Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and moved on to something different. I'm going to do a bit of restoration on this Rotamint Luxus. That's the winner. So basically what I'm going to do today, my old saying, is we're going to take everything out. All the electronics are coming out to do this job. It's all got to come out. And I'm going to put a piece of glass in here, hopefully, because the glass, when I had this machine, it was broken. Well, wasn't even here. So I've got a piece of plastic and fitted the plastic in. It tidied it over, but it don't look right, because it should really look like this. That's what it should look like, except the one over the other side, he's got the extra piece of glass that goes down there, and the lamps are hidden inside. Not worried too much about that, because you still got the lamps on the switches. So that's the plan anyway, folks. I've already treated it for woodworm when I had it, so that should all be gone. So we'll just get the glass and show you the glass. So that's the piece of glass that's got to go in, and just show you. It's actually the same piece of glass as that, isn't it? And then it's going to go in there. So a lot to strip down. The glass isn't in the best condition, to be honest, but end of the day, it's nearly 60 years old, so it is what it is. It'll clean up a bit, I think. So let's get started. Well, I suppose the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it's unplugged, so there's no electric going to any part of it. It's all 240 volts, everything here. Touch that so you get a belt off it. Everything is high voltage 240, no low voltage, apart from the lamps. I think was just 6 volt powered by that, the illuminations. So yeah, there's a lot to strip off here, folks, so I'm just going to crack on and get going. Yeah, so what I've done, I've unplugged the main from that unplugs there, and then the switches, I've unplugged that from the bottom, and then a couple of bolts, wing nuts, I've undone those. There's a little spring there that's going to be undone, and then this here will hinge out, and I should be able to lift all that off in situ in one piece. So all of this will just lift out and then expose the next bit, which is these are going to have to be unscrewed to get at the glass or the perspex, and the coin changer or the coin mix going to come off. I think this bit can stay on. It's just anything that's sort of that area there that has to come out. So let's crack on. So I've undone the bits that need to be undone. There was a couple of wing nuts here, 1, 2, and the coin mech, the coin release mechanism there, that gets pushed out, releases the coin down there, basically releases the coin, so it rolls down into the coin tube. So that door is now free. You can just lift it straight off these hinges. There's 2 hinges there, so they just lift off. So let's just do that. And it looks like I might actually be able to fit the glass, possibly without having to take the whole lot apart, because it's only half the glass, not the full piece. So let's just see if it will. So I've managed to get the glass out. I've undone a few screws and this is just a bit loose. Those are the lamps that's supposed to light up there. But the piece of glass is going to fit sort of in that area there. So get the glass now and just see how it looks. Right, it's not as straightforward as I was hoping. Although the glass fits sort of in the top bit there and will fit the dials, because of the shape of the wood, the way it's been manufactured, this is going to have to be cut out. So I'm going to have to mark this and then get the machine this out and the machine it out that side, make this opening slightly wider to get the glass in, because the glass is wider at the bottom than it is at the top, obviously. I didn't really want to do that, but I think I've got no choice, to be honest. It's the only way it's going to work. And then obviously these will go over the glass. I'll put one here. Put a little screw in there with a blob of glue on it just to support the glass weight, and get that back in there. But yeah, it's a bigger job than I expected, so never mind, got to crack on. Sort of that's how it's going to be, I think. And then down here, probably use that piece of perspex and fit that across the front of that. Sort that out. It's going to have a couple of packers inside there and a bit of trim around the edges just to tidy it up. But I've got to clean all the glass up, clean all this up. Managed to do it anyway. It's yeah, I think it looks better than it did. It's not going to look as good as that one, but getting there slowly. Keep going. Okay, well, what I've done, sort of give it a bit of a clean up, and it's sort of temporarily in situ. There's obviously, as you can see, quite a lot still to finish off. The glass is sort of temporarily in. I've got a couple of things holding it in, and I've reconnected it up so I can just show you how it looks now compared to how it was before. No, it don't work. Well, I've had to hot wire it just to get it to this situ, so I can just show you it working, folks. I broke a couple of bits doing it, which is what happens when you start messing, but they will get repaired at some point. That's the winner. Two lots of coins there. One more and I'll let it switch off. Yeah, so I just basically broke that. I tried to do it without removing everything and inadvertently broke it, so I'll have to get some Gorilla Glue on there I do have a spare rod, but this is missing on it, so I'm going to have to repair it. And up here, I'm going to stick my hands in there, but you can see the glue. Somebody filed off all the wins, so it wasn't paying it the correct amount. Well, fortunately I've got a spare one of those. This all comes off. That little bit there is in the box around the corner. I'm going to take that out and change that, swap that out, and that'll sort out the payouts. So we're getting a bit further forward, folks. I'll post another video when I've done a bit more. Hope you enjoyed that.